Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another episode of the Good Brain Podcast by Seed Capital Incorporated, Botswana. As many of you do know, we are taking on a $10,000 challenge from my Forex funds, and this will be done publicly. I will be providing updates every single day to you guys until the completion or failure of the challenge. For many of our long-term followers, you do know that our vision and our end goal is really to someday provide you guys with our own funding program. And so we do feel it is really, really important that we do show how we approach and tackle these challenges. To get straight into it, this is the MFF dashboard, and this is the account that I actually shared with you guys. If we can look at the account there, it ends 273. And then if we go to the dashboard, it says 273, and we can see that I am refreshing. So this is an active challenge, right? Now, I have not taken any trades for the first day. The only thing which I did do is take a 0.01 position on GBP JPY just so that I can get my daily count going. As you guys do know, MFF has 5 minimum trading days, and so I like getting that started as soon as possible, and that's exactly why I did enter a 0.01 position. Stop losses $1.50, take profit is $3. I actually did not have any setups for Monday. I actually just wanted to get the daily count going. Now let us look at my first trade idea. I would like to think that I've showed you guys everything. This is a brand new account. Don't really mind these matrix. They are coming from this chart. Right, so if we can go straight into the charts, this is our Dow Jones. Now, we have done a multi-time frame analysis over the weekend, which can be shown by our bias sheet here, which does indicate that for the Dow Jones, which I am highlighting, monthly we are bearish, weekly we are bearish, daily we are bearish, and 4 hour we are bearish. We actually come to our summary here. We can actually see key data points that I would like to point out to you guys. Key things to take note of is the fact that on a weekly basis, the Dow and S&P 500 lost 1.5% and 0.9%, while Nasdaq only gained 0.1%, right? Control Shift H, right? I'd like you guys to take note of that. Okay, we are also experiencing wage growth, right, which does mean inflationary pressures, which is definitely something that the Federal Reserve does not want to see. Okay, we do still have a tight labor market. Right, so what I'm trying to show you guys here is this is how I formulate my ideas. I suggest that everybody who is trading a challenge does this, because there are minimum trading days that you have to abide by, and there are certain risk parameters that you have to respect. I suggest that you really take trades that are due diligence based, right? So make sure that you have a proper macro outlook and make sure that you have a proper technical outlook, right? I have showed you guys something I call my trade brain, which is usually where I jot down my ideas before I enter the position. Guys, this is due diligence that I would urge everybody to practice when trading challenges or any retail trading account. Due diligence. So this is my trade brain, and I have also used a bias sheet, right? If I do not fill this bias sheet out on a Sunday, right, if I did not have a bias for USA30, I would not be trading USA30, because it would mean that due diligence is not done. So I want to stress that, guys, please only enter trades where enough due diligence has been done. right? So because overall my time frame bias is bearish on the Dow Jones, I will only be taking shorts on the Dow Jones, right? So if we look at the Dow Jones, this is exactly what we want to see, right? As you guys can see here, okay, as you guys can see, right, we are failing to make higher highs beyond this region, right? Along with that, we have a lot of macroeconomic reason as to why we may be bearish on the Dow Jones, right? We do have CPI data coming out this week, which I do think will propel us all the way to around 3 to 400. Just like that. We do have CPI data, which is just here. Coordinates 3 2. So this is the Dow Jones position that I want to take at the open, right? As you guys have seen from my bias sheet, I am bearish on multiple time frames, and on the daily time frame, I did actually get the semi-confirmation that I was looking for, right? We got a candle that shows indecision. This is called a spinning top, right? And essentially it resembles a slow in bullish pressure. It shows indecision and a possible change in direction, right? So I will take that as confirmation and actually use the previous daily high as my stop loss region. I did explain to you guys that usually in bearish markets, we respect the bearish institutional order flow. So we will not breach the previous daily high unless, of course, it is a stop hunt. So the time in which the trade is entered is also really, really important, right? But if we are going to continue respecting bearish institutional order flow, I do believe that come London session, right, our move should be somewhere there. Oops. Our move should be somewhere there. And our take profit, you guys can see. C3 AM to 3. Okay. So now the Asian session usually sets the high or low of the day. Okay. So this candle is going to be really, really important, right? I actually hope that this candle actually trades higher, right? Rejects off this region there, forms some form of, shows some form of resistance before we can take it. Okay, so that is my position, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.